did forget I was not eating fries, but I was having a nice little alcoholic Italian soda.
What are the ingredients for that?
Do you make an Italian soda? Like, I just had a vanilla one and whippy cream, of course, and then you add rum.
Okay. Love it.
Real good. It slaps, it claps, it does all the things.
I know visual effects are unavailable. Stop fucking telling me that. I'm in a bit of a grumpy mood.
I was just going to say, so you seem to be in a
I'm
great mood.
fine. I rearranged my whole living room with this evening, which actually did put me in a great mood because I love that feeling. Because it's like having a brand new space without actually having to like spend any money. But my back hurts because I was just sort of like dragging shit. But then I came down here and I spilled half of my alcoholic beverage all over my recording area, which is
Oh,
nerve-wracking because
yeah.
cords and whatnot. Also, I'm a little tired because so last week's episode was late. So sorry. That was my bad. I was supposed to be editing. And then I accidentally got a puppy and life just got like real
From the
busy
elk.
from the elk. The elk gifted me a puppy. No, this is what the fucking elk did at this stupid ass banquet. It's a fundraising banquet for elk. I don't know how else to describe it. That's like literally what it was.
I was going to say, isn't that just what it was? Yeah, not hosted, just so the people know, not hosted by elk,
That would have been
which
amazing.
I don't know. I feel like you like be an ally, like don't talk for them, support them talking, but whatever.
Yeah, I totally
Mhm.
agree. But, we don't have time to get into my feelings about this foundation. Anyway, we go. It starts at 5. The bar is open right away, of course. Cash bar, but they're
Mhm.
making mixed drinks, which is dangerous. They don't feed us the dinner until 6:30. So if you can do math, that's a full hour and a half after
That's
you
planned.
arrive. Yes, it fucking is. I didn't realize this though. I'm not smart enough. And I knew there was a silent auction, then I knew there was a live auction later. So I'm just sitting, having my little drink, starving, and there's just like this puppy wandering around. And I'm like, this is the cutest freaking puppy I've ever seen. So I keep trying to get glimpses of her because I'm like, I want her to come over to me. Like, I want to pet this dog. And finally, we get to pet the dog. And the lady's like, yeah, you can pick her up. And so like David picks her up and we were just like snuggling her. And yeah, it turns out she was an auction item.
Which still makes me so
It
sad.
really is kind of sad. Apparently, this is a very normal thing for this event. As I was talking to people afterwards, apparently they do normally have a dog to auction. Another smart thing they do at these auctions is she was like the second to last live auction item. So if you want to bid on her, you have to stay the whole fucking time. And I will tell you that we didn't get out of there until 11 p.m.
Oh God.
11 GDPM. So anyway, I'm drinking. They finally feed us, but I'm drinking more. And I'm just thinking to myself as I see this little dog everywhere, I'm like, I really have been wanting to get a dog that's like my dog. And I've been thinking about it for
Hmm.
a long time. And I was wanting to get a corgi. They're super expensive, like 2 grand on the low end for a corgi, which like fine, I was willing to pay it if it was something I really wanted to do. But I kind of talked myself out of it recently for all the reasons that like you don't get a puppy. And
Hmm.
then I saw
Hmm.
this little dog and my inhibitions were, kind of low. And I mentioned it to the table and the table's inhibitions were also low. And everybody got real excited when it came to the part of the live auction with the dog. And right before it started, I just leaned over to my husband and I was like, so if I don't spend any more than I was originally planning for the corgi, like, would you be okay with us like bidding on this? Not like I'm asking his permission, but like it's a big decision. It's a financial decision. So,
Yeah, no, you're not talking about it because with him because he's a man and like head of
yes.
the household. You're talking about it because he's your partner and should probably be involved on whether or not you suddenly get
A
an
living
animal.
creature. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make that clear that I
Yeah.
wasn't like, will you please let me?
Riley, you don't need to worry about that. People are going to just be railing you for buying a purebred.
And that's, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. But in my eyes, like I saved her because she could have gone home with some drunk weirdo, some other drunk weirdo.
I was going to say, well,
So I start bidding, and bidding is fun. Like bidding in a live auction, you
Yeah.
throw your little number up and I was like, oh, and they point to you and they like say stuff really fast. And I don't know who was bidding against us, but somebody was bidding against us. And so they'd look back at me and I'd go, oh, and I'd stick my number back up. And then I started to get anxious because it's hitting me that like I am bidding on an actual dog and, you know, the number's getting higher. And I did not go over what I intended to. So there is that. But I'm starting to just get like that stressed, anxious feeling because as you know, I am not a split second decision person. I don't make impulse decisions. I usually fret about a decision for like 6 months and then I just don't make it.
This is why I've never been prouder of you.
Oh,
Continue.
okay. Thank you. So I stopped putting my card up and everybody at the table is like looking at me like, what the fuck? You have to keep bidding. So then David starts putting his card up and I'm like, David, no. I'm like, no, I think we have to stop. And he's looking at me like, but we're not at the 2000. Like, what are you talking about? So now he's bidding against this person. I'm like, my chest is just like, like tightening. And I finally get him to stop bidding. And then, so we're like at the final bid, right? This other person I don't even know I know what like the number is, but I don't know what increments we're going in. And I'm like, no, I think I need to think about this longer, blah, blah, blah. And then another lady at our table bids for us and wins the dog. She's like, puts her card up because they're looking at us. I am dying. Like my reaction face must have been hilarious because the auctioneer is making fun of me. Like he's calling me out. He's like, she is having a heart attack. Someone is dying over there. Everybody else at the table is like, no, like come on, like you have to keep bidding. And I'm just like, no, I don't think I can do this. She puts her card up, the bidding ends. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? At first I thought she just like outbid everyone. She's like, I want that dog, which honestly, like,
what a power move, frankly.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like you get to do that. Cause she had bid on other things that night too. And she'd been the winning bid on a few other things. So I think what happened too is people were like, oh, well, we're not going to be able to outbid her. And then it's like all of a sudden this lady brings the dog over and she's like, okay, well, here you go. And then I look at David and I go, wait, did we get the dog? And they're like, yeah. And the lady at our table's like, I was not letting you lose that dog over $200. Like you had her. She goes, I will pay the difference, but you had her. Like she is yours. So then we're sitting at the table. We're sitting with the dog because we can't fucking leave yet because there were still raffle tickets or some such shit. I was ready to go. I'm having my internal panic attack. And then you can kind of tell like the alcohol's wearing off a little bit because then she started to get really nervous and was like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't have done that. She's like, I'm so sorry. If if it doesn't work out, like I will take the dog. Like I will give the dog a good home. Like I didn't want you to lose the dog. So now it's become like this kind of awkward, the alcohol's wearing off, the excitement's wearing off.
Yeah. Do you know this lady well?
No.
I love this woman. I am here for this woman. I want to drink with this woman.
It was so funny. And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's fine. Like, I mean, what am I going to do? Like, literally be like, yeah, I don't want this dog, and like, I did want her. It's just, again, I don't make decisions like this.
Yeah.
This was not me. So we go home with this dog. And then also I had texted mom earlier in the night, like sending her pictures of this dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, this dog is an auction item. And she just sends back, no.
Wait, what? Why does mom care?
And I told her later, I was like, Mom, I didn't even want to tell you because like I thought you were going to be mad at me.
Yeah, you told me not to tell her.
Yeah. And she was like, why? I'm like, I don't know, but I do know because there is like that little bit of like, I still in my 30s cannot bear to do anything that may potentially disappoint my parents. And that is like a problem that I'm constantly working through. And I don't really know where it stems from because it's not like they were always disappointed in us. Like we had and have very encouraging parents. Mm-hmm. But that is always like in the back of my mind, like, well, what are they going to think about this? Like, what are they going to think about me? Like, are they going to be disappointed in me? That's my own shit to unpack for another day. But literally now I'm sitting there going, Mom's going to be so mad at me. Why do I do that? Tell me as a therapist, why do I do that? Mm-hmm. Why do I care? Like I'm in my 30s. I'm an adult. It's my decision. My dog. It's not like I was gifting her the dog. Why do I do that?
Or asking her to like watch the dog.
Yeah.
I think it's because mom's side of the family, the side, we're close to,
Hmm.
and mom in general, we are very concerned about being any kind of burden to anyone in the family.
Yes,
And being a burden includes also disappointing them or
correct.
making them worry about you or making any sort of stress about any of your decisions, whether somebody really has the right to be commenting on your life choices or whatnot.
Hmm.
That's what I guess.
I mean, Sid, I acted as if like I had done meth for the first time and didn't want to tell her.
I literally didn't tell her because I was like, oh, like
I was
I knew you meant
stressed.
it when you texted me, like, don't tell mom. And I was like, okay.
So sorry, mom, that you can't respond to this in real time, but like this is my therapy session and
It's not about you, mom. It's about Riley and her problems. And there's a lot we have to get through.
we can't do it today. It's like we already had the heavy episode last week. This was
Oh,
supposed to be
God.
light, and now I'm talking about like my decisions at auctions.
One, I love gambling
Okay.
and betting and auctions. Like eBay, that is my jam.
Okay.
So if you and I ever, oh my God, Obi, next sister trip, we should find some bitchin' auctions to go
No.
to and get a little drunk.
No.
No, it's happening. Look, I already have.
Sid.
God, can I tell you the story? Like, I'm really happy for you, but I'm also like realizing we're in such different, we live in such different worlds because I like the idea of you have a budget of 2,000 for a dog, whereas I worry every single time I buy myself something to eat.
Oh God.
Also, our utilities almost got shut off because I forget to pay them and then they get really high and then I can't afford to pay them. So I pay little amounts and then eventually they'll be like, hey, you do have to like pay the hundreds you have on this. And then like I'll pay it in a sum. So it's just wild. We live different lives. My credit card debt is more than your dog budget. And here we are.
Oh.
I'll never own a house. And
And goodbye, everyone. That was the
yeah, that's
episode.
it. Well, that's okay. If people hate you for being able to afford $2,000
No, hold
for a
on though.
fucking dog.
Hold on. We didn't spend that much though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was your budget.
Well,
That's insane.
okay.
That's
And then
which you're allowed. Here's the thing. You're allowed to like people are going to get angry if people actually listen to this. Let's say people would get angry because that does seem like a ridiculous amount to spend on a dog, especially if you're not adopting. But I will say one, it is your money. You guys have earned it.
thank you.
Two, all animals deserve a good home.
Yes.
Three, I really don't like breeding, and I don't exactly agree with people who buy dogs from breeders. I don't like that, but I can't do anything about that except I adopt instead of buying from breeders because I
Mhm.
don't believe in supporting that. So I guess what I'm saying is
You're disappointed in me.
I'm
So now you're
don't
disappointed
who
in me.
cares what I think? I'm too poor. I'm too poor to have any comments.
Well, and also like she was already born. She was already in this world and needed a
Yeah, yeah.
home. And I mean, I don't know if she's a purebred because she's like three different types of dogs. Essentially, she's just like a fancy mutt. I mean, in all reality, she's
Yeah.
golden retriever, Bernese Mountain, and poodle.
A golden, what's it? Didn't you call her a mountain golden doodle or something? It sounded like an ice cream flavor.
She's literally listed on the card as a golden mountain doodle with a twist. No, not the twist part. She's so sweet though.
No, she is very, very cute. I'm super happy for you guys.
Are you?
No, I am. It's just funny. It's like
I know.
also like hearing people talk about like, I have to do this thing for my home. I'm like, must be nice.
Right.
I don't say that. Like I try and be very supportive
Yeah.
because I don't like being that person who is like, because I don't have that, I'm not happy for people who do. But it's also like really hard to not sometimes feel real sad about it.
Of course. No, that makes sense.
Or think like, God, for the cost of a purebred corgi, I could only pay off some of my fucking debt. Not even all of it, just some.
And then I girl mathed it and I looked at Dave and I was like, we saved $200.
We just have very different lives.
We do, but we love each other a lot.
We do.
And we're not disappointed in each other because I can't
No, I'm
handle
not
that.
disappointed.
Okay.
I'm not
I feel
disappointed.
like
I'm
you
just
are.
no, I'm just envious. That's what I'm saying, that I'm just like deeply envious.
I don't want that either.
Here's the thing. I am like at the point of broke where like I can save so little that it's almost like why bother? That I'm like I would rather have fun now than be like, "Ooh, cool, I saved $200 in a year."
I'm so sorry to have spent so much time on my stupid bullshit. And
No, I loved hearing about it.
would you like to hear about some 90s and 2000s fashion trends now?
Ugh, would love to.
Let's do it. Let's talk about the 90s and
Let us.
2000s. Let's do it. Ironically, the first part of my little presentation is from a 17 article. We have an episode on 17, the magazine. I don't know what number it is. First, we're going to talk about the slip dress.
Oh man, I don't remember that looking good on anyone.
It's an interesting trend. It's coming back as well. I'm seeing a lot of slip dresses.
Yeah.
It's a slip dress. You usually wear it over like a t-shirt, and then I'm seeing it paired with like a sneaker or a chunky boot, which I don't like the chunky boot of it all. It almost looks like Doc Marten-esque when I'm seeing these days. You know, it is what it is. I actually ended up getting a slip dress for my oldest like a year ago. It looks cute on her. It is more maybe childlike, and that's why I think it looks cute on my daughter.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think it's like a really cute childlike. I don't know. It seems more like I could totally see it looking cute on your oldest. I have not seen it look cute on an adult, but that's just my taste.
Sure. We've also got varsity jackets, which I think is basically just a bomber jacket for sports teams, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like that's older. I mean, it was like big in the 90s, maybe 2000s, but I feel like too that goes even beyond that.
It goes farther. Okay. Well,
I think so.
17 cited it as a 90s trend, but
oh, okay. No, it's fine.
I don't know.
Kelsey still has hers, and I used to wear hers all the time.
Okay.
Because it was actually like, it was really heavy and warm.
Yeah.
So I would wear it.
They're a weird, they're almost like felt, at least the ones we had in high school.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't.
Hers is nicer than what was at our high school, I believe. Because like hers is, like it is felt on the outside, but it's like, there's like leather and padding, and like it's actually pretty nice quality.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember like I guess we called them letter jackets were like such a big thing because it meant that you did sports and that was cool, I guess. I don't know. Next thing on the list are chokers. And they cited the actual like, you know, remember those tattoo chokers? They're stretchy ones that are basically made out of like rubber bands.
Yeah.
That was definitely a 90s trend, but I don't feel like I've seen that recently.
I feel like I have seen it in ads. I have not seen it in person.
Okay.
But I do remember those chokers, and they were appropriately named.
Yes.
Do you remember? Because too, like if you wore it and there was any sort of heat, like if you were a living body, it would like tighten and scrape, and it would feel, in fact, like you were kind of being choked.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure your skin kind of like swelled around it.
Yeah, I had a very classic like black crisscross one. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some still at Mom's house.
I'm sure there probably are. I don't ever want to go back to that. That's not a trend that I'm interested in bringing back.
I kind of think the chokers are hot because I think like
really?
I've seen in ads that I've seen, or like frankly on like Tumblr or Pinterest, it's like witchy girls wearing them and they look hot.
See, I like a velvet choker or like a solid choker. I think the tattoo ones that I did used to love as a kid, they're so tacky though. And
those ones do feel they do feel like also childish.
Yeah, it's like middle school. So like as a 35-year-old, there's no way that I'm putting a tattoo choker on. I do remember a couple of years ago trying to rock like just one of the solid velvet, like, oh, I've always loved this, like Cinderella's. Remember she has like that black band. I mean, I love that she has a freaking choker with her dress.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So that's like the look that I am okay with.
Yeah, maybe I'll start wearing chokers again.
Maybe you should.
Thanks.
And a powder blue dress.
It looks so cute.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute. Overalls.
I fucking love overalls. I want some more oves.
I have mixed feelings on overalls.
Mm-hmm.
I understand their purpose. I
You're getting so
understand their
serious.
place in our history. I just, maybe it's because I have a long torso and that stuff just tends to go straight up my ass. Those and jumpsuits, and I love a jumpsuit, but like they never fit me right. So I just end up looking real stupid.
I've been meaning to get some like nice overalls, nice like I want to get some Carhartt, some Dickie overalls, and whatnot. I have a pair of shorts, like short overalls, that I think I look super cute in.
Okay, I have seen a picture of you in those.
Yeah,
You did look
I
cute
think
in
I look.
those.
Yeah. Also, I feel like overalls are such a they're like very gay girl aesthetic, or you could say like queer girl
Okay.
aesthetic. So I love overalls. I also just like the idea of like one of the things that I'm happy about with 90s fashion coming back. One is I don't tend to follow trends too much. Like I just kind of wear what I like, and then it's cool because every maybe like 15 to 20 years, which means it's happened once now, like what I'm wearing is really cool. And that's only happened now because I have like all of these things that I've kept for so long.
Okay.
But I like that baggy and like comfort is coming back.
I do like that. I like an oversized t-shirt. I like the like a more straight leg jean.
Mm-hmm.
I do find that very, very pleasing to the eye, especially because I got weird legs. So like a straight leg jean helps.
Yeah, I need to update because for a while, like I finally got on board with skinny jeans after them being around for a while. Like I got on board, and that was also too part of it was it really was like the only thing you could find,
Oh, for sure.
especially like in the small town we lived in and like the smaller place I lived in.
Hmm.
That was pretty much it. So like a lot of my pants are that now, and I am trying to get away from that because it is so much more comfortable having a little either just really straight up baggy a little bit
Hmm.
or the straight leg.
I bought a wide leg
Oh.
finally, and I'm really enjoying the wide leg because flares can be tricky. Again, I have a long torso and short legs, so the cut of those on me doesn't always look very flattering, and they usually are too long as well, and so they like pool at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and then they make my legs look even shorter. I feel like, but like a wide leg again, kind of they come down straight, and then they just go out like a little bit, and I'm enjoying the wide leg situation. So that's a little bit about me again, because apparently I'm going to make this all about me.
I feel you're fine. You're just
I
fine.
feel you're fine.
You're fine. I need you to come over and go through my closet and get rid of things because I have probably more clothing than you do. I have so much clothing, but it makes me really anxious. So I haven't gotten rid of anything, but I need to get rid of the things that I'm either like, oh, this is cute, but I don't wear it, or
Hmm.
I wear it, but it doesn't look good, or it's neither of those, but I still have it. Like, I need somebody to come over and help me with that because for some
Okay.
reason, like, getting rid of things for me is a huge stressor.
Okay. We're opposite seas again because I love it. Nothing gives me more joy than just like getting rid of a bunch of stuff. One more note about overalls. You know that really cute photo of mom where she's actually in the bathroom. It's not as gross as it sounds. She was like cleaning the bathroom and she's peeking out of the doorway and she's got the shorter hair and she's got a little green hat on and
Yeah.
she's got the overalls on.
Overalls. Yeah.
She looks so freaking darling in that photo.
That's a great photo of Mutt Mutts.
It is.
I also, when I think of overalls, the first thing I think of are from my purple corduroy overalls that I had when I was a kid.
Oh, I do remember those.
They were adorable. I was cute as a button in them.
You wouldn't wear jeans, so I bet overalls were probably an alternative.
Yeah, no, I think they were.
Okay, all right. We'll give overalls a chance, or I will. Okay, this is where 17 loses me just a little bit. They also have roller skates on this list as like a fashion trend that's coming back. They cite the Barbie movie, like they blame the Barbie movie for this coming back. I don't really know where to go with that. I don't know that roller skates are a fashion trend.
Yeah,
I was
that's
confused.
That feels like a different kind of trend because it's
I think they were just trying to be cool and do something different and being like roller skates. That's something that nobody will have on
nobody will
their
see
list.
this one
They won't
coming.
see it
Yeah.
coming. So there's that. This is what they should have done. If they would have talked about the sneakers that were also skates.
Heelys.
Heelys, yes.
Yeah.
That would have made sense. But I
I
don't see
wanted
those
some.
coming back.
Mom wouldn't get them for me because she hates me.
She probably thought you were going to like die.
Have you ever thought about how many injuries I got as a kid?
Yes, that's why I said she probably didn't get them for you
Yeah.
because she's like, you will die.
Yeah. My wrist still makes clicking.
She's like, you will just roll right into traffic. Like, why would I get
Probably.
you shoes with wheels?
No, that's, yeah.
You put a hole in the basement wall because, well, you told us you tripped over a sweater and then it came
No,
out.
that's how I broke my toe.
Okay.
Well, one of the times I broke
What were
my
you
toe.
doing for the hole in the wall? Karate?
It kinda. I was trying to run up the wall.
That's right.
And then my foot went through it. And Mom was just, because this was in the basement, this is before we knew I had ADHD. It's shocking that it took so long. But I would go into the basement if it was too late outside or late at night and it was really dark outside. We had a few acres and sometimes I would go running outside. But there was one time that I tripped over like a big old pile of rocks and I had to go in crutches. That was one of the many times. I've sprained these ankles so many a time. But I would go in the basement and I would sprint around for like a couple hours because I had so much energy. And then I was like, I've seen it where you like run fast enough and you go up walls. And now I'm like, maybe it's special effects. But I tried and then my foot went through the wall and Mom just from upstairs was like, I think she said, do I want to know what that was? And I just went, you're going to be mad, Mom.
I just love that you're literally running up the walls and everybody's like, she's fine.
She's completely fine. She doesn't need any kind of medication. And now look at me. I take multiple every day.
And again, this is where we're so different. You are literally running laps in the basement like a freaking Australian shepherd. And I was sitting in the cellar stairway smoking and also taking Michelob Lights out of the fridge down there, drinking some, and then filling it the rest of the way with Sprite.
You chose Sprite? Oh, Michelob Lights, you should have used water.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't know. I was like, probably there should be some fizz. Nobody called me on it. I don't know if they knew and they were just like, what the fuck
Wait,
ever.
so the creepy spider cellar that like went to the outside, you would sit in there and smoke?
Uh-huh. And here we are today.
Here we are. You can buy dogs. And I have to remember to pay the utilities. I guess mine checks out.
You know, I just highly recommend smoking and drinking at a young age for success. Just kidding. I might have to cut that or we'll get canceled.
No, keep it.
Okay.
You're going to get canceled for other stuff. Don't worry.
I don't wanna. Leather blazers / jackets. Did these ever go out of style? I don't think so. I also think they started before the 90s as well.
Yeah, I feel like I think that the blazer t-shirt thing definitely went out of style.
Yep.
But I'm like, leather jackets have always been cool. And was that 17?
That's still 17.
Guys, that's stupid. That was dumb.
Calm down.
Also, I have a lot of leather jackets and I don't wear them.
Why not?
I forget. Riley, I have a hamper.
Sid.
I have a second hamper.
Sid.
These are all full with clothes. I have 2 small set of drawers filled with clothes. Closet, second closet, and another pretty much closet filled with clothes.
See, if people didn't know you, you'd sound really bougie at this point.
No,
You're
it's
like,
not.
I have my first closet, and then I have my second closet. I'm just saying.
No, it's just like coat closet. It's holding clothes. Well, it's holding a lot of coats, but it's mostly my clothes. It's insane. I am feeling so anxious right now about all the clothing. I need you to come over, please.
I'm feeling anxious about it. You're making me anxious.
You should be. It's insane.
I am. Mom jeans. Mom jeans are definitely back. We already kind of touched on them. I do like a higher waist.
I don't like real high because I feel like it's impossible for it to not migrate into your vagina at that point. But I also like low rise.
Oh, mm-mm.
It's like I don't like being afraid to bend.
No.
I like a good mid. I like mid
A
rise
mid
for
is
my
good.
pants.
A mid is good. I don't mind a high rise, depending. But yeah, low rise, I will never and can't ever go back. And I feel like anatomy of mine has migrated because there's just
What?
well, there's just no way. I'm like, how did I wear these
You
low
had
rise?
so many low rise. All
So
you got
many.
was like low rise.
And when I look back at pictures, I'm like, my vagina's right there,
Yeah.
but I don't see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's supposed, I know the general region where it is. Here we go, talking about my vagina again. Like, how are those that low? And I'm not completely, like, there's not like a bar or a blur there.
I don't know, but it kept me from stealing your jeans.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there is that. But yeah, never again. I'm like, there's no way I would be, it would be disgusting. It would be unsanitary.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing, is that they just get too far in there.
Shit.
Exactly.
Okay. So, but speaking of weird jeans, this is just like an aside. A couple weeks ago, I was online shopping and I was on Express and somehow came across this pair of jeans that had 2 waistbands.
I don't like that. Why? What
Why
are you
would
doing
you
with
want
both of
2?
them?
So, like, we're talking 2 buttons, like button on top of each other, and the waistbands were like different washes of jean.
What?
It was hideous. It looked bad. And again, I'm like, nobody
So
likes
not
the
just
waistband.
like multiple buttons. It was
I have to see if
just
I
like
can find it.
Do you think it's that somebody made a mistake and they were like, we have to sell these?
Maybe?
I'm gonna Google. This is upsetting. Oh, what?
Did you find it?
What? I found a whole.
Sorry to ruin your day.
But why?
I don't know. Because that's like arguably the worst part of a pant. Super high-waisted, double waistband, black wide leg jeans. Okay, so yeah, this one, it even has double belt loops. And it's a black jean on the outside, and then above it is like a light wash.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm looking at a bunch of them. They're upsetting. What I don't understand, it looks like it's like the effect of just wearing boxers and jeans, except it's like you're wearing 2 pairs of jeans and one is your underwear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I'm not okay with it. And I can't believe that these are $220.
Ooh, the ones I'm looking at are a steal. They're only $58.
Vomit.
Yeah, I do not.
Those are something where, like, no matter how hot you are, I would still be like, huh.
I mean, the model's face is not even shown in this photo, so she clearly is embarrassed.
Yeah, in the contract, she was like, my face cannot be shown.
No. So anyway, that's a hideous thing I stumbled across that apparently is a now trend because I don't feel like I've ever seen that before. Okay, we're on to sunglasses. So in the 90s, was very popular and what is now sort of coming back are the small rectangular or oval sunglasses. I feel like I've seen Renee Rapp in these. So I mean, if she's doing it, then everybody's going to be doing it. One time I saw Renee Rapp wear small rectangular sunglasses, so I wore small rectangular sunglasses.
That was so good.
Thank you. But I interrupted you and I'm so sorry.
No, I was just looking up pictures of her now.
That was a really bitchy thing for me to do. It's also for Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's good.
And we finish out the rest with Mean Girls quotes. Oh,
we could.
I didn't do this on purpose. Hoop earrings is next.
Hoop.
Big hoop earrings. Like the big ends.
I got these really beautiful hoop earrings.
And I had to pretend like I didn't even like them. Oh, get a hoop
I don't really
earring.
wear earrings. I mean, I have my eyebrow pierced.
You do. It's not a hoop.
It's not. Can you imagine just a huge hoop? Be horrifying. I
Do
have
it.
wanted to change it out, but I can't. I don't know what size it is.
Okay, I found that with my little ear ones that I've gone through the exact same thing. I'm like, I'm just too lazy to figure out what I
Yeah,
need.
well, I ordered some and then they were way too small and
Mm.
I forgot to send them back. So then I just threw them away because I'm wasteful and that gives me anxiety. See, just getting rid of things, I just
Wow.
constant state of fear and existence.
Again, we're getting way deeper than I thought we were going to on our
Mm-hmm.
fashion trends episode. We're really looking into the mirror of our soul.
And I hate what I see.
No. 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 Stop it. Oversized flannel is the last thing on the 90s list. I do still love a flannel, always
Oh,
have.
always will.
It's the color of your people.
It is. Thank you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
recognize.
Yep.
Yeah, I have this really cute text from when Kelsey and I were first dating, and I screenshotted it. So I have it somewhere. But pretty much it's like we are going out on a date, and I said, "Hey, are you wearing flannel?" And she said, "Yeah," and sent a picture. And I said, "Shit, I have to change because we are both going to be in like matching blue and black flannel otherwise."
That's adorable. Oh, sweet babies. Okay, so let's talk some 2000s trends though, because we're evolving, we're ever evolving and changing. So the first thing I have on this list, this is not from the 17 article. I believe I have the sources somewhere. I believe this is from a Who What Where article. And the first thing on the list is tiny bags that don't hold a fucking thing.
Oh man, that makes me think of Catty Herons. Was it Catty Heron who had the? Yeah, she ends up getting
Yes.
a teeny tiny bag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were everywhere. I remember as a teenager saving up money from what I don't know. Anyway, I had some money and I spent $80 on a Guess purse that was probably as big as my phone now. It was ridiculous. But that's what you did. You bought the tiny purse just to have the tiny purse.
You and mom buy a lot of purses. I like a bag and a backpack, but I'm not really a purse gal.
I've gotten more discerning with my purse buying.
Yeah, and your purses now are like luggage.
Yes, they have my entire life in them.
Yeah, they're like just really fancy tote bags.
Correct. Yeah, it's like I have children. If I needed to put a child in there, I could do that.
You could. They're pretty much like diaper bags.
Yes, that's basically what they are. It's like I don't want a diaper bag and a purse. Not that they have diapers anymore, but that's kind of, I think, how it evolves into that.
Mm-hmm.
Is you're like, well, I don't fucking need both. So I'll just get a really big bag and it'll hold everything.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh my God, this holds everything. So when they no longer needed diapers, you're like, big back train.
Right. But like, why would I go back?
Exactly. Big back train.
Big back train. BBT.
Cool.
Okay, so now we are talking about the low
Did Dad
rise
send you his good night, love you text?
I think I have heard my phone buzz. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. We have to respond though.
I got mine at 9:51.
Same.
We've already kind of discussed this, but we've got the low rise jean on the list.
It does not surprise me that it's coming back because it definitely seems very much like a teenage girl thing.
I guess so. I just can't believe that I put my visage through that
That with your polos.
with those polos that I hate.
I'm thinking of very specific picture. It's when you had dyed your hair really dark, and are you thinking of it? You have like super low rise jeans on, and I think it's like a red polo.
Oh wait, is that one of the photos I sent you recently when you got to pick a bad one of me?
I don't know. It's one that just lives in my brain.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm remembering it from that or not.
Because I believe I have a tiny bag in that photo. I have a red shirt and I have low rise jeans.
It might be.
It might be that photo.
It might be that gorgeous photo.
It's just, I don't like it, but whatever. The kids can have it. Kind of along those same lines, we've got a mini skirt, like mini skirts. Paris Hilton is probably the first one that comes to mind in the 2000s. She rocked both of these. And honestly, she looks amazing in anything. So, like, I have nothing bad to say about her. Okay, this one makes me want to throw up.
Oh my, okay.
Dresses over pants. Over jeans. Sorry, I should clarify. And not over like a tapered Skinny
Not
jean.
even, not like jeggings,
No,
not
no, no,
a
no, no,
skinny
no.
jean. No, it's like bag. I remember it back then and thought it looked stupid, and I still think it looks stupid.
Mm-hmm. It looks very stupid. It makes no sense to me.
It just looks like one of those fashion trends that you know when you see things in movies and it's
Mm-hmm.
like that is such a it only happens in movies
Right.
type of thing. Like how oftentimes like high schools are portrayed and stuff like that. It's like we associate that with high school, but we also it's like that has only ever happened in movies about high school.
Right.
This is one of those things where I feel like it looks like that, but I have in fact seen people wear it. And you
I
know what?
know.
Do what you want. I don't like it.
No,
I will never wear it.
no,
I will, my loved ones, I will make fun of if they wear it.
as you should. Yeah, we are actively against it,
Mm-hmm.
just so you
Yeah.
are aware. And it's coming back. Like, I'm pretty sure I literally saw like a TikTok. It might have been someone making fun of it, but I've been seeing it and it hurts me deeply. Flare bootcut jeans. We've already been over this. I did recently purchase, like I said, a wide leg, and I did purchase a flare that I feel like is actually flattering. So that was a big step for me because I've been a diehard skinny jeans person for a very long time.
Yeah, no, I purchased they're kind of cropped and they're I don't know if you'd say they're wide, like they're
Ooh,
probably
like a
like
kick
straight.
leg,
I don't know what that
a
means.
kick flare. Sorry, kick flare is kind of just like a flat, a cropped flare is essentially what it is.
They're not flare.
Oh,
They're like I
okay,
guess they'd
fine.
probably be they're like boyfriend style. They're probably like the
Oh,
boyfriend
okay.
style, but then they're cropped a little bit.
Cute.
I think I can't tell if I look squat and round in them or if I look cute,
Send me a
but
picture.
they'll be good for skateboarding. Okay.
Okay, send me a picture. Yeah, I saw a skateboarding video you posted today, and I noticed you were in camo cargo pants.
One, they're joggers
Okay,
technically.
okay, okay. I just saw
And
pockets.
I love joggers and I love that camo is back. Not because I couldn't find things that I liked in it before. And I love there it's a black it was like black and gray
Yep. I like the black.
joggers
Yeah,
camo.
the black camo is good. I don't like the for real green camo at
Yeah, I don't
all.
like that. I don't like pink camos.
No, I don't like when they try to make it like camo but girly. No, the
Yeah.
black camo was cool. I really wasn't like making fun of you. I was just, you mentioned skateboarding and I had to talk about your pants.
I feel like those pants would look cooler on me, except I wear them like multiple times a week. So I feel like the coolness
Meh.
is rubbed off.
Who gives a shit? What is cool anyway?
I am just so stressed about all my clothes continue.
All right, trucker hats. These abominations. All I can think of is Ashton Kutcher on Punked. That's what I think of immediately.
Are my hats trucker hats? Because they're not like baseball.
I would say they're more like a dad hat or just like a cap. I don't feel like they're trucker hats because trucker hats have like the really wide brim and they seem boxy.
Okay, but I do actually have quite a few of those. I think the thing is that I wear my hats backwards.
Maybe that is it. Maybe that's why I don't recognize it. You
Yeah.
also don't act like a douche. And I feel
Mm.
like that's a requirement of wearing the trucker hat. Come
That's
at me,
true.
but I don't like a trucker hat.
That's okay.
Thank
I
you.
accept that. I just wear them because I feel like my head is too large to wear normal hats.
You don't feel like it makes your head look larger wearing a larger hat, though?
No, I feel like it fits. Also, I wear them backwards, so
True. I've never looked at your head or your head in a hat and been like, whoa,
it's because the hats I choose to wear.
put it away. Get it out of my face. Last thing on our 2000s list is skinny scarves. I loved to rock a skinny scarf. I had a favorite one in teal that a friend got for me. It was the skinniest. It was knit. It was long. You just wrapped it once and it dangled.
You had quite a few skinny scarves.
Loved a skinny scarf. I feel like I might do that one again, to be honest.
I always thought they looked a little silly, but I'm sorry, I'm not on the skinny scarf. But it's one of those things where like I wouldn't see it and be like, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Like I would
subtle.
with Yeah, it's just more of like, I guess it's because I see it to me, it'd be sort of like wearing gloves. Well, I just think of scarves as like not so much an accessory, but like, are you cold? Do you need one? So that's, I think, why I always thought they were just kind of odd, is that like it became like seasonal, or like,
Okay.
or not seasonal, it became like all year round instead of
Right.
seasonal.
And indoors, like I wouldn't take it off because it was part of the outfit.
Yeah, yeah, and that is just, it's not for me, but that's
Okay.
okay. Not everything has to be for me.
No, I guess not. But you can also pretend to be Britney Spears with that snake.
True, that is a good selling point.
Think about it.
I
Think
will,
about it.
Obi.
Okay. Now, I've already taken this, so I'll tell you my style icon when we're done. Now, you are going to take a quiz.
I love a quiz.
I know you love a quiz. And it's a pretty short one, too, because we've been talking for so long. This is a Buzzfeed quiz, and it is, which 2000 style icon are you most similar to?
I'm ready.
You have to pick a color. Now I'm going to read these to you, and then I'll kind of put it up to the screen. Black, that's no brainer. Light blue, forest green,
Oh, God.
gold, red, or baby pink.
I love all colors.
Can you see those?
Yeah, man, this is okay. I love black. I love baby blue. I love forest green. I like pink.
I know you got to pick one.
I wear black the most, so I'll go with black.
Okay. It's Halloween, babe. This is what the quiz says, okay? Who are you going as? Cher from Clueless, duh. Marilyn Monroe with Wind. Disney princess, but make it sexy. A girl power band like the Cheetah Girls, Spice Girls. The apple that Eve bites and brings sin to the world. That's specific.
Huh.
Or my old prom dress, but with rips and fake blood.
Hmm.
They're not great choices.
Yeah, no, I feel like some of them are pretty much the same thing, too.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go as a hot Disney princess.
Okay.
I did wear that Disney Cinderella. Remember the dress Grandma made? I wore
Yes.
that 1,000,000 years in a row. So we'll go with Disney princess.
That's a good point. We have a lot of pictures of you in that dress.
So many.
Okay, go to accessory. I actually might have to screenshot this for you because you need to see some of these. So I'm going to read these while you take a look. The choices are panther bracelet, gold hoops, belly jewels, a scarf belt baby, bedazzled flip phone, or butterfly clips.
Well, I did have butterfly clips, but panther bracelet.
That's you.
Yeah, I would wear that one right now.
It's pretty epic. You're not wrong. All right, movie night. What are you watching? 27 Dresses. Sorry, excuse me. The Aviator, Crossroads, Dreamgirls, Freaky Friday, or Zoolander.
It's going to be between the last two. I'm going to go with Freaky Friday, though.
Wait, you like Zoolander?
Yeah, I liked Zoolander.
Interesting. I had a hard time on that one. I couldn't decide between Crossroads or Freaky Friday. Crossroads is the Britney Spears one.
I don't know if I've seen that.
We'll have to talk about it one day. Okay. Pick a fabric. Stripes, which is not a fabric, it's
not
a pattern.
Fabric, it's a pattern. Okay.
Okay, BuzzFeed. Sequins, satin, denim, knit.
Denim.
Okay, but camo's the last one.
That's also a pattern and not a fabric.
You are correct. We'll go denim.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shoes. So your choices are sandals, bow heels, Converse, gold short heels, Skechers, or platform sandals.
Oh, God, I used to wear Converse.
You
I used
did.
to have so many pairs of Converse.
Mm-hmm.
My back is shit. Can't do that now.
Oh.
But I'll go Converse.
Okay. Your heart wants to wear Converse. What's your middle school look? Aeropostale, Abercrombie and Fitch, fit? What? Oh, outfit. Ed Hardy, like bedazzled camouflage. The fuck? A Hot Topic nerd original. Okay, is this Bebe with rhinestones? How do you say that? BB?
I don't know. I've just seen it. Bebe.
Bebe? Or do you say couture only?
It just have to be the nerd one.
Makes sense. Favorite reality TV show? MTV Cribs, Love Island, My Super Sweet 16, Flavor of Love, The Property Brothers, and then in parentheses it says, what? They're hot.
You.
Or punked.
Oh, man. Cribs.
Interesting.
Even then, I knew I couldn't own a house, so I just had to live vicariously through the cribs.
Okay, but where are you wearing your all jean outfit? God. The 2002 VMA Awards specific. Beyonce's wedding. Were you invited? High School Musical premiere. It's my everyday look, babe. Halloween. When else is that appropriate? Or my next high profile photo shoot. I'm bringing it back in.
I guess my everyday look.
Babe. You have to say the
Babe.
babe part.
Sorry. Bebe.
God damn it. No, it answered the last one for me. Hold on. Last but not least, best 2000s song.
Ooh.
Complicated. Hollaback Girl. Toxic. Crazy in Love. Hips Don't Lie. Or Stars Are Blind.
Oh, man.
This is the hardest question. What's it going to be?
I think I'm going to go complicated.
Oh, okay. Well, I accidentally chose that one for you. Your style icon is Avril Lavigne.
Hell yes.
That makes sense. That totally
that
tracks.
That works.
And the description is, move aside, preppies. The queen of skater rock has arrived. You're a whole lot of trouble packed up in a rebellious but fashionable package. As princess of punk, you know you're the alpha and never let anyone forget it. Long live the queen.
I love it.
Fabulous.
I live, laugh, love it.
Can you guess who I got?
Do you get like Paris Hilton?
No. Close-ish. I got Britney Spears.
Nice.
I'm so excited. Probably because I chose Toxic at the end. I actually, now that I'm thinking of that though, you chose an Avril Lavigne song at the end, and I chose a Britney Spears.
Do you still have it up? Do you want to choose something different and see if it?
Yeah, I do. Because now I'm like, is this all just a ruse? And they just give you the person whose song you chose? Whose song? Buzzfeed, don't do this.
This is supposed to be factual, scientific, unbiased.
That's literally what it's doing. I just went through and chose random answers, chose Hollaback Girl at the end, and it gave me Gwen Stefani. That is fucked, BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
That's shit. Shame on you.
Wow.
Shame on you for making us go through what we thought was a scientific. I'm going to choose all my answers again.
Yeah. They asked our social security, everything. We thought this was legit.
We sent a blood sample.
And a urine sample. And a stool sample.
Okay, I'm going to try this just one more time, and then we're going to move on.
Okay,
which song should I choose for the last one? I guess I'll just do the next one, so that would be Beyonce. Okay, hold on. This one gave me Britney Spears again.
Okay, that was awkward. Our bad, BuzzFeed.
I mean, but three other times, it was.
It could be weighted.
Okay, perhaps.
Or it could just be
not science.
Could just be convenience. No, it could have. That too. It maybe is that.
Moving on. This is my last little spiel. So I wanted to talk about some of the iconic celebrity looks of the 90s and 2000s. And the first person we're going to talk about is Princess Diana. I actually saw a meme recently that was like, it's Princess Diana weather. And it was a picture of her in the bike shorts and the oversized sweater. And I'm going to be honest, I wear that on a weekend. I love that look. And it's so comfy.
Yes, it's such a comfy.
And it's cute because you kind of look like you're sporty. And you could be off to do anything. You could be doing some shopping. You could be off to actually do a sport, which I never am, but I could be. I could be doing a sport. You could be out
to do a sport.
And there's also the famous revenge dress. Do you remember the revenge dress? Okay, how about you look that up? Actually, hold on.
I don't. Why is it the revenge dress?
It's the revenge dress because she wore it after allegedly finding out about her husband's affair. And then she went out in that number and everybody was like, holy shit, she looks amazing.
She does.
She does. It is a dress. The next iconic look is Halle Berry's 2002 Oscars dress. And I could describe it to you. I guess I'll have to for the listeners. Look it up, but you'll recognize it instantly. It is I gotta pull it up. I saved all of these.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize it.
What?
But it's really pretty.
Oh, it's gorgeous. So it's got kind of a mesh top, and there are like flowers and leaves sort of covering her bazumas. And then there's like a vine that kind of goes down to her hip. And then the skirt of it is like a deep red satin. It's
kind of had a Barbie dress like that.
Yeah, little bit. It's a beautiful, like, I will always remember this dress. I thought it was gorgeous then. It's gorgeous now. She looks amazing. And she was the shit then. She was everywhere. Next up, we have J-Lo's 2000 Grammys dress. Now, I personally think this dress is fucking hideous, but people have never stopped talking about it. It's the green one.
Yeah.
It's
like
horrible.
A butterfly. It's like a swimsuit.
It's kind of like a swimsuit cover up, but like they put the button in the wrong place because it's down right on her visage. I mean, obviously she looks fantastic just because it's her.
Yeah.
Like she's clearly in great shape, but the dress itself, I think, is just a nightmare.
Yeah, it looks, I don't remember that, and I don't feel like I missed out on not seeing it.
Sid, I failed you on the pop culture front. Wow.
I really never cared about the Grammys. I still don't.
I didn't either, but it was like I guess I cared about the fashion of it all. Like I liked
I was
going to
say,
wore.
I was going to be like, what? You absolutely watched. But that makes sense if you just wanted to see the fashion. Well, and at that time, I did not give a shit about fashion or clothes.
Okay, you have to remember this one. I will lose my mind. When Britney and He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Yes.
Okay, the denim.
Yes.
Thank God.
I still love not matching denim, but like I'll wear my dark black denim, those like denim kind of cut-offy jeans, crop jeans. I'll wear those with like a really light torn up denim jacket, and I think it looks cool.
Okay. I mean, it's Britney. She looks amazing. He Who Shall Not Be Named looks like a tool. It's a denim cowboy hat he has on. I don't remember it being a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I do. Okay. She looks great. She looks fantastic.
She looks incredible. And she's got a really big choker on. It's like a jeweled, like a thick choker. Yeah, she looks incredible. The next one is, look this one up. Lil' Kim at the 1999 MTV VMAs. You're going to be seeing purple, I am hoping. So, thoughts? What are your initial thoughts?
I kind of love it.
It's a look.
Yeah, I love it. Not in the way where I'm like, God, I want to wear that.
No.
But she looks like a geode. And then I love how she's just like, here's a breast.
And
it's also a geode. Get it.
But are those shells?
I don't know. I don't know, Red.
I don't know. So she's just kind of got like a pasty on one breasticle. And the rest is just like shiny purple. She's got purple hair. Now what I'd like you to do, though, is just look up Lil' Kim award shows looks, because this is sort of her thing, is just to like wear a pasty outfit. She just kind of loves having her boobs out. And
well, I was going to say, but like she has great breasts. Like I would also be like, bow.
Definitely. No, most definitely.
Good for her.
Yeah. If you've got it, flaunt it with a pasty.
Make yourself look like a geode with a titty.
A geode. A geode. I love that. Our last look is upsetting. I'm going to send this photo to you.
Do you want me to look it up?
Nope, because I want you to see the right one. So, children, listeners at home, do you remember when Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton were a thing?
Oh.
Yeah. Remember when they wore vials of each other's blood?
I found out after.
This is them in 2000 at the Gone in 60 Seconds premiere. How to even describe this? I mean, they definitely don't look like they're on a red carpet, but they are.
I mean, Angelina looks wet, but still hot because it's Angelina Jolie.
Of course.
He is wearing a couch.
He is.
And kind of a bonnety trucker hat.
It is. It does have a bonnet bouffant to the top.
Or kind of like he's gonna conduct a train later
Yes.
in a train symphony.
And like, what's on it? It almost looked like a whale at first. I can't tell what's on it.
No,
Like waves.
it's a warning.
He's got.
You can read this. You're too close.
He's got a soul patch because, of course, he does.
Ooh.
They are so in love. I just remember them being all over each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she does. I mean, she looks amazing as always. She's in a leather pants and a blue muscle tee, and she's prominently showing her Billy Bob tattoo with what looks like Mushu underneath it. Remember the dragon from Mulan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Mushu underneath if you zoom in. Like it literally looks
zoom.
like him. And I don't know why Mushu is a representation of Billy Bob, which is what it says above the dragon. But yeah, that was a time in history that we had to go through and heal from.
I don't want this on my phone.
Get it off. Get it off.
Ew.
Ew. And that's all I got, folks. But we've been talking for so long, so I don't really know what happened because I sort of just scribbled some notes last night.
No, I thought this was excellent.
Great. Because I talked about myself 90% of the time.
We have to touch on your vagina, or is it even an episode?
Can you not say it like that, please? Jesus. No, we don't.
No, that was upsetting.
That was the worst way you could have said that.
It really was like the worst.
Genuinely. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. And please, 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 like, we are absolutely begging you to rate the show because it would help just a ton.
Think how poor and sad I am.
I mean, you've heard Sid's story.
Really, though, if you guys do rate and review, we are, despite all the jokes you make about it, we're not doing this for money, obviously, or we would have stopped a long time ago because it's a lot of work.
Correct. It's actually costing us money.
Yeah, no, like it costs us money, but we do it because we love it and we get to spend time together. But if you would just give us a 5-star, and even if your review's like, it was neat, we'll take it. You've reached Sid.
And Riley.
We can't come to the phone right now.
So leave a message after the beep. Ruining Our Childhood was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Psych. But it is produced by us, Riley and Cassidy.
With music by Joseph Tuna Medish.
You can follow us on Instagram at ruiningourchildhoodpod.
Or send us an email at ruiningourchildhoodpod@gmail.com.
Support the show through our Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/ruiningourchildhoodpodcast.
Later!